Hi, I'm Chris Haigh and this is the Fiddle channel, and today we're going to play Lady Anne Montgomery. Lady Anne Montgomery is an Irish reel. It was a request from Mikel, one of my supporters on Patreon. You may have noticed straight away the opening phrase sounds remarkably like the Harvest Home. But that's a hornpipe and played fairly steadily. This is a reel and played a lot faster. So I'm going to go through the melody slowly. I'm going to suggest some ideas for bowing, for syncopation, ornamentation, and heaven forbid, dynamics. Okay, so let's look at the A section. 3, 4. So, it's string crossing. There's various ways of doing string crossing. I think on this one I prefer separate bows. And I think it needs a bit of accent somewhere on this phrase. And I'm going to place it on the first of each 4. I think if you play it with no accents, it's kind of a bit tedious. Yeah, so try and put a bit of accent on the first of each 4. B section. Now I'm putting some slurs in, and it's really up to you where you put them. I do have a video on bowing for Irish reels and another one on Irish bowing in general, which may give you some helpful ideas. What you really want is different ways of splitting up, let's say 8 notes into maybe, or different ways of doing it, and the more ways you do, you know, and that your fingers know, more importantly, the better you'll be able to express the phrasing that you want. Okay, let's try all of that tune, first of all without the backing, and then with the backing a bit faster. 3, 4. Okay, now with some backing. Okay, now let's have a look at some ornamentation. When you're doing the When you accent those F sharps, I think you can allow the open A string to come down as well. And also there. So we're just doing a little bit of open string drone, which is something that gets its way into Irish fiddle summertime, not nearly as much as American fiddle, but I think it can have a good effect. So just the A section. Notice it's not written, but I'm adding an extra little up bow at the end of the first line, just in order to get back to a down bow. I'll just do that again. Okay, B section, we've got this F sharp, and I think a slide up to that is nice. And when we get that F sharp, we can do a cut with the third finger. And there's a double cut. So there's lots of different ways of ornamenting just the F sharp, and that's the easiest one to do a cut on, and on those long notes, you've got the space to think about it. And I do have a video about the cut. Okay, now most Irish tunes start low and then the B section starts higher in terms of pitch. So we start in and we're going to. And this tune in particular, I think it's nice if the B section is louder than the A section. If you're really attacking the A section, it's kind of a bit messy and a bit rowdy. Whereas I think there's a really good effect to be had from actually making the A section quieter and the B section louder. And if I were to say this at an Irish trad session, it would suddenly go silent. Everyone would look at me with disgust, because dynamics is something not often done in trad circles, but I'm going to suggest that. So let me just, one more thing, I'll demonstrate that in a minute, is syncopation, which we can put, for example, we can approach that from just before the bar line. And again, at the beginning of the A section, we can approach that note before the bar line. Okay, so I'm going to do it one more time, and this time I'm going to attempt those dynamics, and I'll do some of the ornaments, and I'll slip in a little bit of syncopation. Okay, hope you enjoyed this. If you'd like a copy of the sheet music, do subscribe to the channel and send me an email. I will send you a free PDF. And if you'd like to help these videos keep on coming and to get hold of all of my PDFs in one go, do please consider joining me on Patreon. Thank you for watching. See you again soon.